Hello once again, everybody, and welcome to another Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl character reveal reaction. And this reaction is going to be a special one because this is going to be the last free character Nick All-Star Brawl is getting before the paid DLC starts. And here I am on their Twitter once again, and if we scroll down the timeline a little bit and go back to January 27th, we can see that they tweeted out this. Tune into IGN on February 3rd, which is today, for a big Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl update. Now, this was the original tweet, and the specific wording they used was update, but this image right here, this image says it all. Basically, if in case you didn't see my previous reaction, the Garfield one, with Garfield, we knew he was in the game for a number of reasons, but the biggest factor was that there was code in the game that suggested him and somebody else were going to be added. Garfield, of course, did get added with his stage, which his stage was in the game as well, so we even knew what his stage looked like, even though we didn't know what he himself looked like. But since then, the other character who leaked alongside Garfield in the game's files has not yet been seen. Not his stage, not him, nothing. And that character is Shredder. And I say all this to say, this image, even though they called it an update, it's almost like a soft confirmation of what we can expect in this particular bit of news that's about to drop here. As you can see, we have all three in-game Turtles characters, Leo, Michelangelo, and April O'Neil. And of course, Shredder is going to fit in right alongside them. I think I said his name already. It's Shredder, if I didn't say that. So yeah, Shredder. He's going to be added to the game today because they just said update before, and this image, I mean, it could just be teasing it, whatever, but if we go back to their timeline here, and then scroll up, I don't actually even need to go this high, but this was February 1st. The time is near for the next reveal. So, yeah, we're getting a character reveal soon. And it's like, nothing's confirmed. Anything could happen. It's basically, though, like 100% going to be Shredder. So, once again, there's not the surprise of who it's going to be, unfortunately, at least for me, because I know who it is. It's just a question of how they're going to play and what they look like. And in Shredder's case, at least, we also don't know what his stage is going to be. Which, as I brought up in my previous video, once again, I thought it was also interesting because they already put the Technodrome in-game as one of the other Turtles character stages, and yet we still don't know what Shredder's stage is going to be. Somebody actually in the comments of my last video suggested that it could be Dimension X, and I never watched the original Turtles cartoon, so I'm not very familiar with that, but if it works, it works. I'm just curious to see what it's going to look like, how it's going to play, the music, how Shredder's going to play. Exciting stuff, and it's also exciting because this is the last thing that has leaked for this game that we kind of have to just get through before we start getting into the DLC and we start getting into the mystery again. Because that's what I love with platform fighters. I love the excitement of getting to, find out who is going to be in the game. So hopefully the DLC stays a secret by the time we get to it, but for now, we're going to enjoy this reaction. We're going to enjoy this reveal whenever it drops. And as soon as we actually get some news from IGN, I will come back and let you know what I think. And at the top of the hour, as is the norm for these reveals, it would seem, here we have him, Shredder. And it's nice because with the Garfield one, they actually did not give us the gameplay reveal at the same time, so I never reacted to that. Which, by the way, Garfield has already become, like, one of my main characters. He is extremely fun to play. And now, potentially, I will be able to play as Shredder as well, because we got both videos here. And, let me add... Oh, he looks good. I'm just looking at these thumbnails. So, I'm gonna cut. We're gonna hop into the reveal trailer, and then we'll get right into the gameplay trailer. So, here we go.
had one of those really bad days? The kind of day that really can't get any worse. Until it does. You gotta be kidding me.
Alright, let's do this. What's he gonna look like? Oh. Wow, he's bigger than I thought he'd be. Yeah, that's his 80s design. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, he's a heavy hitter. Could he be a heavyweight? Because I will gladly play a heavyweight villain. That's like all I do in these games. Oh. Wow. Okay. I thought he would be... I'm gonna mute that. I thought he would be quicker on his feet, but he actually looks like surprisingly slow, but in a way I like. This looks like kind of a Ganondorf fused with... I don't even know. Who else is he like? I guess Ridley. I just think Ridley because of that neutral air. But yeah, this is a very classic heavyweight villain, which is nice because Reptar is the only heavyweight we had in the base game, so I gladly welcome another one. I'm not even gonna say too much. This is a very good animation frame. This is a good pause moment. I'm actually not even gonna say too much about this. I'm just gonna hop right over to the gameplay showcase now and see what I think. Alright, let's watch this. Time to learn about Shredder. I'm excited. I really like this game.
Hello everyone, my name is Einstein from
What
the
what is the
All-Star
stage?
Brawl development team, and today I'll showcase the moveset of the devious ninja super villain Shredder.
Is this like...
Shredder is a combo-centered character who excels at rushing down his opponents with a flurry of fast attacks. Time to shred your enemies to pieces.
That little... I don't know what that is, but I like that thing on the string.
For world domination with Shredder's light attacks. Shredder's light neutral is
Man, he's
alternating arm
huge.
slash. He slashes forward with his arm up to 2 times in a row.
Okay.
His light up is uppercut.
Of course.
And his light down is ground sweep.
I like that move's animation. Of course, his up tilt is the Nick All-Star Brawl
Shredder's
standard.
air light attacks.
Man, that
Shredder's
is so
light
fast.
neutral air is spinning shred. This attack hits multiple times and is a good option to build percentage.
I need to know more about that stage. That totally caught me off guard. That looked like a Nick game show.
This move also hits multiple times.
Okay.
And
that
his
actually...
light down air is spin kick.
That was... I'm actually going to jump that back.
Move also hits multiple times.
That's crazy because it's just like a jab.
And his light down air is spin kick.
Okay.
Shredder's light dash attack is sliding uppercut. He slides while charging an uppercut at the end of the dash. Master the arts of Bushido with Shredder's strong attack.
That strong up is ridiculous.
Shredder's strong neutral is Sap Strike. He throws out a rope attached claw and then pulls it back. His strong up is Spear Flurry. He unleashes a flurry of stabs with his spear.
Oh, I see. It's meant to be like his arms moving really quick. I get it now.
Strike.
Shredder also, I think Shredder and Garfield really benefited in terms of animations from joining later in the game. Like, you can tell how much polish got put into these guys because they had the extra time to, like,
his strong
do them well.
Is takedown. He grabs an opponent above him, then falls and slams them to the ground. He then unleashes them into a combo-ready position.
Okay.
And his strong down air is Cross Slash. He floats briefly while charging the attack and then dives down, dealing damage on impact.
Kind of like the opposite of like Helga's move.
Slightly tweak the location
her
of the
recovery
with the joystick. Shredder's strong dash is Whirling Blades.
Yeah,
You'll
he's
now
just a
feel the
really
fury
classic,
of the
like...
Foot Clan with Shredder's special attacks.
Oh! I was about to say he's a really
neutral
normal,
special
like,
is Slash Burst.
strong character,
Quickly
but that
moves
was
for a
weird
song
looking.
across the stage, dealing damage. You can slightly
Okay.
tweak the trajectory of the movement with the joystick. Use this move as an alternative recovery option when above the stage.
Oh
His
my
up
gosh.
special is Slashing Whirlwind. Performs 3 upward slashes with held poses at the end of each. The first slash goes forward, the second back, and the last one forward again.
Can you juggle people?
Use this move against weakened opponents midair or a satisfying finisher.
That
His down
seems
special is
really good.
Supercharge.
That seems like it would
Charges
kill
a powerful
people.
buff for a second,
So
making them
good.
deal more damage with his strong attacks.
Oh.
Hit or miss, the damage buff lasts until you perform 3 strong attacks. The charge animation leaves you a bit vulnerable, so try to activate the buff while your opponent is recuperating. And finally,
Recuperating.
Shredder lets their opponents know they're going down.
the wrestling taunt.
Alongside Shredder, we present you a new stage, Slime Time. This is a medium stage with no hazards
What?
and 3 platforms.
Is this based off Double
The
Dare?
slime below is sticky, so stay clear of it. Try pushing opponents towards the angular shapes of the platforms for some quick KOs. Don't you double dare skip this stage. And now, let's revel in Shredder's ninja supremacy
Okay.
in a real match.
Okay, I'm gonna... I realize I got really quiet there for a second. I just need to soak this in. I'm gonna drop the speed down. I just want to say, I am so glad they did a stage like this. I think it's very interesting that they went with one of the Turtles for this sort of move, but I think it makes sense for a Turtles character, because you definitely could have done, like, a different, like, Ninja Turtle themed stage. I think this right here is something that Nick All-Star Brawl was really missing with stages. It felt like, if not, like, you know, the Aggro Crag or, like, Legends of the Hidden Temple, you know, something like that, it felt like there really should have been some stage to represent Nickelodeon as a company. This is perfect. Like, just everything about the design and look of this stage, this is what I wanted to see in, like, some stage. This fits the game perfectly. And then I'm gonna let that clip play. So I'm really happy that they put this in. And I think it makes sense because we got the Turtles hideout, the rooftops, and the Technodrome, which are, like, that's most of the, like, really famous Turtle stuff right there. So I think this is a cooler move. Normally, I wouldn't like this sort of thing, but I think this is a really cool move. Like, combining the series with the most characters and giving one of those characters a stage like this. I do think it's kind of random, though, it's Shredder. I feel like Michelangelo would have fit this sort of stage better, but I'm not going to complain. I just realized also, his render down there is really big. He's popping right out of that little hexagon. Let me go ahead and turn this volume back up, and let's get to it. Let's see this gameplay.
Get ready! 3, 2, 1, go!
Moving in. Yeah, I want to see more of that right there. I want to know how that buff really moves. So also, it's interesting. I didn't really think about it, but because the charge is only used up whether you hit or land your strong moves, that means that even when you're charged, you can keep it for... Look at the ketchup and mustard and relish over there. That means you could possibly keep it forever or indefinitely as long as you keep juggling with lights, like light moves. Oh, that was good. So that's cool. I wonder if this stage is legal. I don't think there's anything crazy going on here other than, well, actually, yeah, the slime. That might make it not legal. I really like Shredder's animations. You can tell how, like, the developers use the extra time on Garfield and Shredder so wisely. Wait, what was he at? He was an 89 and that killed from like the bottom platform.
And the winner is
Oh, Shredder's
And that's
cool.
Shredder. Thank you so much for tuning in to this character showcase. And please look forward to more like these in the future.
Yeah. I wondered if they were going to talk about DLC. Maybe not yet. I'm going to hop it back here. Oh. Sorry about that. I got us back into the video. I just really was saying, I think that you can tell how the developers really just polished these extra characters up. And hearing that, you know, we're already being told to expect more presentations in the future, which we knew we were getting DLC anyway, but it's just exciting to hear. I am really loving the direction they took this character, both the characters, I guess, that came after launch, and this stage. I feel like this is, in my opinion, this is the best thing they could have done, and I love it. I feel like Nick All-Star Brawl needs more stuff like this, just goofy, fun stuff, because as fun as the game is on a technical level to just play, I feel like it needs more of the Smash goofiness, if you will. We, like, maybe not items, like, you can capture it other ways, but, like, different modes and stuff, or stages like this. And, again, Shredder, like, his gameplay style is something that I don't think we have a ton of in Nick All-Star Brawl. The character I think we have that's closest to him in terms of pure gameplay is Korra, and, yeah. Korra is not Shredder, and Shredder is not Korra, though. They're different characters, so I'm excited, as I always say, but I genuinely mean it. I will definitely be playing Shredder when he comes out, which, that ad, available now! Well, I'm about to go boot up Nick All-Star Brawl, I suppose, and give Shredder a whirl. Hope you guys do the same, and, guess we'll wait for DLC now.